Hello, good afternoon, I guess. My little about 2 minute conversation about the future of education will try to make some comments about the 13-minute or the 13 TED lectures that we have watched for this week. In general, as all of you may have noticed, all the scenarios presented by the different speakers are about the future of education, have to do about computers. I was impressed by the two presentations by Sugata Mitra talking about his experiment of a computer in a hole that he did in an Indian village, and how Indian college school age children learned not only to work with computers, but even English without apparently any other aid, a language that they did not know. However, the presentation that called my interest the most was the presentation by Daphne Kohler, one of the two founders of Coursera, the platform that we are using to take this class, and which also the University of London has used to deliver this course. Ms. Kohler stated in her 20-minute presentation that her idea of founding Coursera was based in the idea of making accessible for free to students all over the world materials and content delivered by the best professors from the best universities in the world. Her success was so spectacular that Coursera promptly received a lot of aid to pursue this noble goal. However, the point that I would like to make is that Coursera, after about 3 years of receiving aid to pursue this goal, now I don't know if you have noticed that it's extremely difficult to find a really free course in Coursera. I mean, we all can take the course for free, but the certification, the diploma, the statement of participation that they used to give for every class that you could take in Coursera no longer exists. This has been changed for the verified certificate that cost $49, and which probably is still a good investment, and we people in the developed world can pay, but that really departs from the original idea of what Coursera was supposed to do, not for students in the developed world, but from students in the underdeveloped worlds. $49 for a student in any developing country is a lot of money. And the students, yes, they still can get the benefit of the knowledge that is transmitted in the course, but they no longer, in most cases, they can no longer get this free certificate of participation. This is a great departure in the strategy of Coursera, and this has happened only 3 years after the foundation and such a phenomenal success that Daphne Kohler and her partner had. It's really a pity that Coursera has abandoned this noble goal. And yes, the future of education is in computers. Coursera is making a great contribution to expand knowledge throughout the world, but I would like them to consider and to go back to their original roots and to the original goal that Ms. Kohler mentioned in the TED lecture that we have seen for this week. Have a great day, all of you, and thanks very much for listening. Bye-bye.